Da-da-da! Smaller. Hi, it's Pineapple. This is my experience with dimple cheek piercings. So, I went to my shop and I got my post shortened. It was a little bit of an interesting experience because the guy who was doing it wasn't friendly, he wasn't nice, he wasn't kind. He really didn't care. And so what I found with my piercing parlor, or at least the company name that I go to, I go during daytime hours, and so there's never more than one piercer, and there's always a line of people. And so Marilyn, the lady who actually pierced them, was amazing. She gave me time and attention, and it was great. This other location, the guy who did it, total flop. I didn't like it at all. This one, he actually dropped it out of my face back into my mouth and then had to dig it out and put it back in the hole. That definitely hurt when he put it back in, because leaving something out of your fresh holes that are only 3 weeks done, it immediately starts to close like that. And he just played it off like he didn't say he was sorry or nothing. But they are downsized. So now they are, I had an inch post because I know that I swell a lot. I believe that he said that these were 3/4 maybe, or 1/4 maybe. I think it was less than a half, roundabout. I don't know what I'm talking about. I will update that later. I have to check my paperwork. Anyway, so this one definitely had blood on it because this is the one that the piercing fell out of it and he had to put it back in. What I also didn't like is he didn't even take the time to clean the blood off of my piercing. So because of that experience, I will not be going back to that location when he's working. I will find someone else at that location, or go during different hours and request a different piercer, or just go back and see the piercer who originally did my piercing. For me, there was so much space and I was catching them on when I was eating all the time that it was like I needed to get it done ASAP, which I did. So again, you can see this one's indenting already. He said this one has a lot of the fluid in it, and so to kind of really make sure that the fluid's coming out when I'm doing those sea salt soaks. So what I might do to kind of make up for that is I might start soaking this side longer, or just soaking both longer. Because he's saying that, you got to be careful. You can see, there's definitely a bit of swelling right here, and that is making it so that the fluid that's in there doesn't really get as much of a chance to come out. These piercings are really tricky, and that's something to be expected. One side's gonna spooge more than the other side is gonna spooge, but I mean, man, look at them. They're amazing. So I'm super happy with the way that they look. I still feel like they're a little uneven, and I know that they are. This one's definitely higher, and this one is definitely lower. And at this point, it's like, well, what the fuck am I going to do about it? Because they're already there. And it's hard because your face isn't really symmetrical either. So it is what it is, and I'm okay with it. It doesn't have to be totally perfect. I'm sure that you guys can't tell, but I can. So I'll continue to follow up with you, let you know how my experience is going. And in my next video, I will definitely address what post I went down to exactly, the size of the post. I know I went from an inch to a little bit less than a 1/2 inch. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my experience. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.